hour. Today is June 15th. Still Gemini season. Again, you get the BIPOC happy hour, the Black, Indigenous, people of color wind down. This is our downtime. This is where we've worked. We did everything during the day, and now we just gonna kick back. Again, it's a beautiful, warm Wednesday afternoon in June. I'm Uncle Ray. I guess this is Signer, Brother Dennis, Brother Bobby. What up, everybody? How y'all doing?
I did ask a question. What is the red wave that's coming in November?
The last I heard, that is referring to the Republican Party. Trumpkins want to take over America. And they're coming like gangbusters in the red wave. So said by ex-President Trump. That's all I can tell you. That's what I heard.
Why is it they feel because of gas prices and stuff like that, or what?
Because
that is their talking point. I've watched a few of them on a couple of different shows, and all of them have mentioned gas prices. So they're going to be hammering on that as well as public safety, but not in the sense of protection from all these folks who are doing these mass shootings, but protection from us.
I don't understand.
So it's Biden's fault because of gas prices?
Ain't doing their job.
What can Biden do about gas prices? He done bought all the oil from the reserves trying to save grace. But other than that, what control does Biden have over gas?
But we have a two-party system here, Republicans and Democrats. The gas prices is based on both of them doing the things that they did. You know, so the gas prices definitely
prices are based on what the oil companies are charging. It ain't got nothing to do with who is in office.
I didn't think so. Or Congress. I know Congress can't say anything about gas prices.
No, the oil companies, the refineries that are making this stuff into gasoline for us, set a price per barrel, and that's why we're paying what we're paying. They've raised their prices. It has nothing to do with the government.
So I don't understand why they blaming Biden.
So that's my last question.
That's they know people don't know that. They are really playing up on
ignorance.
The fact that I ain't gonna call people ignorant because they haven't been given the chance to learn it.
Okay, so you can't say it's not the lack of knowledge.
And so again, it's like folks that continue to educate folks if they're willing to, be open to receiving the truth about how, gas prices are set, then
I didn't think the president
there wouldn't be any confusion. It wouldn't be an argument.
I truly didn't believe the president has anything to do with gas. Inflation. What can he do? Nothing.
So how do you, I don't understand, is this a ploy to get the election? I don't know. If they have nothing to do with it, how can they blame him for something that he has nothing to do with?
He's the one in charge.
Right.
You know what? I don't want to be in charge. I don't want to be in charge.
You take the fall for what other people did. That's why I didn't want to be nobody boss no more. Because I got tired of apologizing for stuff that I didn't even do.
Okay, now I'm understanding a lot better.
Supposed to do, I had to eat that
stuff that don't even have anything to do with you. You have to eat it. Because you're the HNIC. And I need not to tell you what the HNIC.
So
and that's playing to the fact that people are hurting. And again, that people don't understand how government works. Again, because they ain't teaching people.
I don't want y'all to learn. Y'all be too smart. If you learn what's going on, I can't fool you.
For all I know, it took $45 to fill my Liberty car up yesterday. And I'm like, okay, That means I don't drive much. I mean, I'm not blaming Biden. But I really thought that it was both parties who decided on,
Nope.
how companies going to roll.
Congress nor the president have anything to do with setting gas prices.
I'm not saying setting gas
You
price.
set the prices for a tax on gas. So that they have not changed. And I think some states may have taken the tax off to try to help ease the, burden on, everyday folks that are trying to just get to work. But the overall prices, the government has nothing to do with that.
Wow.
Mhm.
So they can just charge anything they want to charge, and they have to have no excuse.
It's under regulation, but it's not set by the presidency or the government. Or the government doesn't set that.
And it's
So-
not regulated in that way because they can jack up the prices just like they did. They do it in times of war. And they're doing it now, just in my opinion, because it's only a certain percentage of gasoline that comes from over through that way where the war is happening with Russia. It's not
okay.
that much of the world's gasoline. You
Okay,
understand
they
what I'm
only
saying?
like a tenth of gas. So
So no,
And this is why they never say anything to Middle Eastern countries. They don't be trying to hold them to account like they do, say, for instance, China. Talking about human rights violations to the people in China, but they don't call out nothing about what happens to people in some of these countries that are supplying the oil.
right.
well, how can you talk about people supplying oil because they got the most of it? I don't know So, what's this price gouging thing? Is that real?
Price gouging is terribly real. If you go by the gas station, everybody's selling gas for $5.99 a gallon. Then you went down the street and somebody sold theirs for $12. That's price gouging.
But why don't you go to the $6 one instead of going to $12?
Price gouging. Well, but not everybody knows that that's not like that.
This getting more confusing every day. See, I should just get rid of my car and get a bike. Be a lot more healthier.
What are you going to do with it? Look at it?
What?
The bike.
Yeah, but they didn't design communities like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it could be walkable or bikeable, where you could get to where you need to get to, your church,
Right.
your school, your grocery store.
Everything is
Everything's so
spread out.
spread out.
Because like North Minneapolis, it's food desert after everything closes. It's not like you can just go walk to the grocery store after 9 o'clock. It's not like you can go to a lot of stuff, even in your own community.
But wasn't suburbs built for cars? Or cars built for the suburbs? Wasn't that since we got cars, we can travel further? You don't have to have those small communities and everything in one bundle?
But if you didn't have a car or you wanted to be in a community, what would you do?
And there's public transportation.
Public transportation has cutoff time.
Y'all come with excuses for everything. I don't understand. This is not right because
Why can't I just walk? Why can't it be close enough for me to just walk? Or maybe I can ride my bike there. Why do I have to ride it across town? Why do I have to get on a bus?
so what's other form of transportation that you need that gets you from point A to point B?
If it's taking, why I want to just go to the grocery store. I just want to give me a bag of French fries. Why have to get on a bus to go across town to do that? I just want to get a pack of cigarettes. Why can't I bike to the convenience store?
I grew up in a community called Rogers Park in Illinois up until I was 13 years old. Loved that community. I could walk everywhere. walk to the park. I could walk to the beach. I could walk to the grocery store. We walked to school. We walked to church. We
Everything
walked
was
to the
walking.
movie theater. All the good. We had a bunch of good restaurants. We could walk to the library. I've not ever seen a community design like that. And that's on the north side of Chicago, right off of the lake, off of Lake Michigan. Beautiful community.
Everything is walkable.
And it is walkable.
Because it's right in your immediate community.
We had access to public transit. We had the L and buses.
Yeah,
We take
but
a
you don't
bus
want
to
to go
to
that
the
far.
roller skating rink or something like that, but like, or go to a game or the museum. But as far as my daily essentials
Yeah.
that we needed, we could just walk to go and
I
get
only,
them.
I only want to go get some sweet potatoes for the pie. I don't want to have to go across the street. I mean, drive across town.
And we had a whole food store in our community too back then.
See?
That must have enough people to support those things.
Yeah, it was a bunch of Jewish white people
See?
that was in that neighborhood. I ain't gonna lie, it was. And
Because so you saying you can't put them in black neighborhoods?
There was a school too. The University of Chicago was over there too. They had a campus over there.
So, Sina, you can't put those kind of things in black neighborhoods?
They should be in black neighborhoods.
I mean, because I'm sure those black people would support Whole Foods and all that, especially if it's the only thing in the neighborhood.
We had Jewel, Whole Foods. There was also like an Asian marketplace that had like fresh, food and fruits and vegetables. Of course, all the little Asian stores that, like the 7 Miles and stuff like that. The record store, Zare, Venture, both within walking
You had a
distance of the
Venture?
house. Yes, and a Zare.
I remember
y'all
Venture.
don't know that was before Target.
Yes, I remember Venture.
And Walmart, we had Zare and Venture.
Before Walmart and Target, there was Ventures.
Montgomery Ward's was in walking. I mean, like we could walk to the movie theater. The Taffy Apple place was around the corner.
See, that's community. That's community.
And they just have not. I lived in Mississippi and then lived here, and nothing is built like that. I mean, we could walk places in Mississippi. We didn't walk to church because our church was in the country, but we, walked to school, walked to the grocery store.
That's where you should be. I mean, what if public transportation went down? There's gonna be a lot of dead people because, like North Minneapolis, I use that as an example. It's a food desert. There definitely is no variety.
Well, I mean, you asked a question a while back. Should you put those kind of stores in the black neighborhood? Now, I know for a fact over the time I've been over north and lived over north, they've had some stores over here. Even SA was over here at one point. And they complained about the standard was too high. They couldn't support, they wouldn't make enough money to avert the standard of the products of the store. So, I mean, how do you deal with that when you do put certain stores that need to make money and they steal more than they buy? How does that work?
We stole from Jewel.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And got caught like once, twice, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm sure they had the same issue.
And they still do it.
Still were able to operate.
Because you go in and you don't.
That those people that were living in that neighborhood were getting paid living wages.
Mm.
Yeah, because the neighborhood's making money, there's no need to steal.
Exactly. We was just stealing because. And because they knew my mom and daddy and them, like they didn't call the police, they would just call our parents and our parents would pay and shit. But like,
oh, that was the old days.
and that's when they'd almost kill you when you get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they knew us because we would have to go to the store with the note to get their cigarettes.
Yes.
Oh, that was really back in the day.
That was way back in the day.
Okay, they took notes for cigarettes.
I remember going down the street My grandmama said she want a pack of cigarettes. What you girls said? Pall Mall Reds.
Ooh, those are hard cigarettes. They shouldn't give those to kids to buy for their parents either.
That's what they had. She wanted a Pall Mall. She didn't like the Parliaments and she didn't like Cool Filter King. She wanted Pall Mall Reds.
I guess she has the right to get what she wants.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
But I still think they should have that kind of stuff in black neighborhoods. I believe black people would support it.
Every community should be walkable like that.
I believe it should be.
able to have all those necessary essentials that you can get to. The fresh food, like I said, we have the record store, the church, the library. Like, you should be able to get to those things by walking. Like, you shouldn't have to rely on a vehicle.
Especially like today when
For
it's
healthier
$5.
people, we'd save, on pollution in the environment.
I don't know how that works.
Not anymore.
All over gas prices being too damn high. I need to ask another question. What do y'all think about what Monique is doing?
I just should let it go.
Why?
You've already done it. Just let it go. If you try to make a career, you just go around always trying to prove your point.
But she did. She's got a settlement. It says she got a settlement.
Why did she fall out with D.L. Hughley?
Because the promoter promoted both of them as a headliner.
Okay, do you have to, just because you can go after DL about that, do you have to? I mean, she just got back in good graces.
Now, her sister was on the news, or somebody that said the same thing. You've been in the dirt for years. Now, all of a sudden, you're trying to get a comeback.
You're grand and clown everybody.
Right. And anybody want to work with you. So, I mean,
50 Cent just did everything he could to get her back into the fold. And that ain't even been 6 months.
But that don't mean that you have to bend over and take it either.
Well, they're not screwing her like that.
Let me finish. She is relevant. The only reason why they put that woman on that ticket because they knew she can sell out those seats. If the receipts are, you can look at all her shows by herself. She sell out stadiums. He don't do that. They use her. So they don't mean that she's supposed to bend over and take it because she just got back. No, know your worth. That's period. And she knows it.
Made a point. She's made a point about it. She's made no beat. Should she continue?
Say it again.
She's already made her point. She's made her beat. She's already said everything about it.
But even her sister said that
no one gonna sit here and say nothing about D.L. Hughley. D.L. Hughley been talking about this woman since she been gone. Every chance she had. So, but no, y'all just sweep that up under the table. No, that's not you. She just came out and just gave receipts and she never said nothing back to him for how he was dogging her. But now that she got the balls and said what she said, everyone want to go on her, but that's not right. No one went and said anything to D.L. Hughley that can't sell seats about the things that he do and say. He the one went back crying, not her.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't know he was clowning like that.
Well, that's his opinion on what he thought that she should do because D.L. Hughley is supposed to be political now. So his whole political views, because he was talking about Kanye and all the rest of them, how they do certain things. And D.L. Hughley was supposed to be the black authority on that. I don't know if everybody feel the same way. But, nobody would need to go see D.L. Hughley in concerts unless it was somebody else.
Not unless it was with the Kings of Comedy.
Well, not even them, just with another comic. He can't do it on his own.
No, he can't do a sellout show by himself. So,
I mean, in knowing that, Monique has done it on several occasions, have movies and everything else. Even the ones she done herself.
She's silly. I love her. She's silly. Bro, watch her show. I'm serious.
She still has a relevant show that kids today even watch. You understand?
True.
What I'm saying?
The Parkers.
I don't see D.L. Hughley show up there.
True, he had a show too, but it wasn't that good when he was on the show. When he was doing it
My
live.
point exactly. My point.
The Parkers blew up with everybody. That's still
The
reruns
Parkers
today.
is still making money. She's still making money off of the Parkers.
Right,
You
it's
know what I'm
reruns
saying?
today.
It still runs today on multiple.
No, they said in several countries.
Yeah, not only countries. I'm just saying on multiple stations.
Right,
You
it's
know what
on
I'm
multiple
saying?
streaming services.
Yeah, so she's making her porn, but you don't hear nothing about D.L. Hughley. But as soon as they just used him because he's with the station that did it. He's with the whole company that put on the comedy show. So he just did what he did, you know what I'm saying, just for them to sell the tickets.
Hmm.
And he knew that she was not gonna say something, that she not was, she ain't gonna put her tail up between her legs, which I don't blame her.
No, she just.
Well, she should get back
She
in.
Say it again.
And she's gonna get back in the fold. I mean, if I can do a show with you, to get back into the fold. I mean, I wasn't nothing either.
Mm.
But her sister was saying that she'd been off the radar, and now it's messed with the family relationship. So I don't know who's right.
Who's right for what?
Okay, if Monique is supposed to be right about what doing with D.L. Hughley, and the family says that she's not really doing that because she's messed up the family's name, who do we believe?
How is it messing up with the family name?
I don't know. I'm not a part of the family, but if sister got in there with like a.
What name did her sister got? I don't even know her sister.
If she got clout?
I'm assuming in the family she do.
The sister.
The sister.
What's the sister's name? We know Monique.
Well, I don't know because everybody was saying that her sister's trying to get noticed off of Monique, and she's blah 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 blah. So it's a big old,
So we're not gonna pay attention to her sister.
But no, they were reading the thing on the news there around what she said. It's all over the news. Her sister said this about it, and Monique need to back down, and blah blah blah. Now it's just been affecting the family, and that's and the other. I'm like,
so she's still trying to get a check.
The sister?
The sister still trying to get 15 minutes and get a check off her sister.
I'm gonna leave that alone because I don't know what she's doing.
Well, has her sister done a movie? A TV show? What's her sister's name? Because we know Monique.
Well, that just
sound like some mess to me.
I mean, if you had a brother and sister, and you were a star, I mean, some things that gotta reflect on the family if you do, you
like what? Y'all still broke? Y'all come to see me.
See, would you go there and do a porn or something like that?
We're not talking about porn in this case.
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna use that. Because we're not talking about porn.
I know we're not talking about porn, but I'm saying doing anything that jeopardizes the family in any kind of way.
What is she doing jeopardizing the family? We're talking about her career, her coins, her movie making. I don't see any of her family members trying to get into the family.
If that's Monique's sister, so they still live in Baltimore?
I don't know where she lives.
Bobby, do you know her sister's name?
I guess not.
Okay, see, then the sister's irrelevant. Don't nobody even know her name. We know Monique. So what her sister got to say, talking about is affecting the family. I didn't see it. Nobody else's name that's being talked about other than Monique. And this is Monique's coins that we're talking about, not the family coins. What is Monique's last name?
It's like sharing on the rest of them. Make it no last name.
So how's it affecting whose family? See, her sister on some mess. Let me get on her and say something so somebody will pay me. I need a check. So I'll talk shit about my sister. So I can get a check every couple of days. Oh, she didn't sit her ass down. Monique, go pay this attention.
Okay. It's a Monique show. So
her name is Millicent. I'm a something. Millicent.
How many movies she got?
I'm about to Google her now.
She got any commercials?
No, I don't. I think they have other. Maybe they have, prominent in their communities. And Monique is embarrassing them.
How's Monique dealing with her coins and her career have any bearing on them people?
I know certain things. If my mama see me do certain things, or she found on the internet I was doing this and the other, she would really like, had to call me like, what are you doing? This is not you. This is not
But
becoming.
a final decision is your choice.
I don't know that, but I don't want to disappoint her either by doing something that she don't approve of. At least not, in public.
I've heard Monique speak, and I don't think she give a fuck about what anybody else think about her. And she want her coin. Just like everybody else wants their coins. So, but when the family start talking about you affecting us, y'all not doing the 3 F's. You're not performing 3 F's for me at all. How can I be affecting you?
I don't know their real life, what they do,
Monique talks about her life all the time. She's open. She always having an interview talking about her and all that kind of stuff. And she lives with her and her partners.
Now, her partner is supposed to be the one that's influencing her. The partner, whoever she's with, this man.
Yeah, just that partner.
He's influencing her, and the reason why she's thinking a different way now. That's not really Monique. They were saying that's now.
That's what they said. Or are you telling me that's what she said?
Well, the sister is trying to make sure that that Monique remember her what she would raise.
So Monique is not paying her family any attention. She's ignoring them. I'm just saying.
I didn't necessarily say she's ignoring them. I'm just saying in general that we don't. I mean, should she clap back in public?
Should she what?
Should Monique clap back in public?
Should Monique lie back in public?
She should clap back at her sister in public.
Are we still talking about Monique's coins? Because Monique is disgusting and having a problem with somebody that's affecting her coins. She's not even bringing up her family because they're not affecting her coins. This is all about coins. I'm just trying to keep it real.
Well, maybe her family do get money.
They might have their own money, but we talking about Monique's coins. And DL ain't fist to fuck up her coin.
She might be a rich credit fixer.
A rich credit fixer.
Because that's what it shows on Facebook, that she fixed credit.
So she don't have, does she have a commercial or two?
Oh, I ain't seen none of that.
See, she's not no Monique. So how is, if anything, just word of mouth, Monique, my sister, come over and I'll fix your credit. She might get some business. Without Monique's name, Monique ain't affecting your business. That's just my opinion.
That's rude.
To who? We're talking about Monique's Cohen's. See, look at this. Monique's sister. If my sister got up there, y'all better know she's trying to make some coins. She would be making this crazy. Sisters don't get up there and do that. I'm gonna start telling my sister business. Yo, you trying to get some show 15 minutes of fame and get some checks. Because you get paid for doing talk shows and giving interviews. She's trying to get a check.
So you don't think it's valid what she's doing?
I think her sister is on some beat. Monique ain't 12. Monique's the same age as me, and I'm 50. So she don't need, her family ain't doing all of that. Monique lost all that weight. She already told you that she swings. So she is not bothered by family. that they are. Please, girls, she need to sit herself down. She ain't Monique.
So
I got you, Monique, girl.
I don't know.
Come on, I wish my sister would. They're not gonna get her to talking about. You need to sit down. My sister say, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know. You need to ask Tim. That's
So you don't think she should be on DL Hughley's side? She should be on her sister's side?
her sister should keep her mouth closed. What side just should be no side. First of all, we're talking about Monique Cohen's. We're not talking about the family Cohen. Monique Cohen. She don't need her sister to help her with her Cohen.
I see you biased.
I ain't biased. We done talk. If we were talking about the family, I'd be right there and all that. When we talking about Monique Cohen's, and she don't need nobody to just with her Cohen's. I guarantee if she was here, she'd tell y'all to say that I don't know with my goddamn Cohen. I don't need no family chiming in. That's not gonna get you paid. We're just gonna get our sister paid. But you're not gonna see them two. You're not gonna see both sisters sitting there talking. I guarantee that.
Well, I don't know if you want, Monique to clap back at her on media and give it any credence.
Hello, Monique building her career. Monique getting FaceTime. As long as she out there in all of this, she's in the media. She's building herself back up. They know who she is. She don't need her family jumping in trying to chime in on trying to get some quick coin.
Why you feel about the coins or the money?
That's the only reason you do it. What reason would you be in your sister's business? You got your own business. Why are you giving an interview about your sister business? What my sister do is her business. Don't do an interview. I think she should be doing this. The fuck am I talking about my sister's business?
Well, Monique did win that lawsuit though with the with Netflix.
That's still Monique business. Where the family come in. Come on now. That's all I'm saying. This discrimination lawsuit with a famous comedian. I mean, that's the Monique show. I'm proud of she did what she did.
No, that's not the Monique show. She was lowballed when she tried to bring a comedy to them. They generally have a number they pay people.
Well, she knew how much she worked. These motherfuckers talking about giving me $2 million. We try to bring in trillions. I don't feel this motherfucker up, which she did a couple of times. Even when she was with the queens of comedy.
So you on her side all the way. She has no reason.
Monique is proven she done put her money where her mouth is.
Her money done made some money.
Her money done made money.
Her mouth done made
she
some
done
money.
went and bought a new body and all of that kind of stuff. She done got a new drive. Shit. I can't, what DL doing? He got a podcast.
Yeah, he's on a radio show. I think it's
He got a podcast.
And it's show number one in the city he in.
He got a podcast. And Monique got several number ones. I think Bobby quoted that a few minutes ago. Monique's got several. And Monique was a queen of comedy.
So was DL. He was king of comedy.
DL was a king. Monique was a queen. So you can't compare them in comedian, even though Monique has sold out shows by herself. HBO paid a couple of coins to sell out shows because I've seen her HBO special. I didn't see DL's HBO special. Bobby, did you see DL's HBO special?
You said there aren't any DL men in the area?
I'm just checking. Because I saw HBO do the Monique special.
So that's supposed to make you viable or not?
Who's selling out tickets? Who making people money? You get an HBO special where you making people money. Including yourself. You're making the ballers money. I didn't see DL's HBO special. Now, I don't have a special. I ain't trying to be catty or nothing. I'm just saying. Because Bobby said it.
So what do you think of Keenan getting divorced from his wife?
Because he's been after me for a long time.
You like Keenan?
Yeah. Yeah. Keenan Thompson just got his show.
For sure.
He was Keenan and Kale.
Yeah.
In Home of the Good Burgers. Yeah. Yeah. He been after me for a long time. He's trying to come back to the right side now. He got his own show. That's all. He wasn't ready for what he got. This is 2022. I'm gonna go polyamorous.
Everybody went pale when they got rich, didn't they?
Yes.
What do you mean by that? Oh, you got 3 kids?
That boy is in his 30s. He is not a baby anymore.
Oh, that's 2 kids and his wife.
But I'm so proud of his career.
So what is she?
She's a girl with boobs.
Oh, she had those done.
But she got boobs. Yeah, she's a girl.
I never knew he was
boobs.
married to a Caucasian, though.
How you know she's Caucasian?
Well, fair skin, huh?
She's what?
Fair skin.
She can be Latina.
Okay.
She can be Italiano.
She's a pretty woman.
She's a pretty woman. She's a little more Latina than me, but I don't know. But it's time for him to move on. Hey, Keenan, come to Minneapolis.
You know he run SNL now, I believe.
He left SNL. He left SNL just because he got his new TV show out with can I call his name? Action Figure Man.
I think a 50-50 cuts.
Yeah, he got a comedy sitcom. He's doing sitcoms now.
He's 44 years old.
See, he ain't a baby.
Wow.
So I can say, come on, Keenan, I got something for you. I won't go to jail.
He older than me.
See? See, if I didn't child actors be old as hell.
Oh, well, you know, he bought that beautiful girl. I don't care what nobody says.
He didn't buy her.
The high school
That
sweetheart?
girl saw that bitch. So he was on, what would I say, Keenan and Kale. She saw him from across the room. She said, I'm going to give that boy some kids. Give a shit what he say. I'm giving you kids. Better take these kids. She did that. I wish I had a cat.
What?
Yeah, I take these kids. Go on with your bad self. You gotta be here. But you gonna take these kids. I want some kids.
What would you do with him?
That was a long time ago.
Oh.
Now,
I had a child, you know, and I was like, as strange as it seems, you know, I still don't like, I don't get it. I don't understand it, that the whole, you know, I'm still learning, like, kids.
well, I'll shame the devil and tell the truth. Since my sister gave me the greatest gift in the world and gave me her firstborn son, so I call him my son. Did that, done that, and I'm done. I'm waiting on grandkids now. We all waiting on grandkids. Because, you know, grandkids, you can send them home. You know, grandkids is the greatest thing in the world. I can send you home. Every time I'm done, oh, my nerves. Send them kids to their mama. Call their mama. Call their daddy right now.
Right now.
I don't know how that works.
Oh, yeah, it's real easy. I remember when I was little, they did the same thing. So I'm ready. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Yeah. As soon as it's time for you to go, oh, time to go. Let me get your mama over here. Come get these kids. Let me get your daddy. Come get these kids.
So what are y'all doing for Father's Day?
Who is he?
You don't believe in that?
What is that?
Father's Day, people got sons or daughters.
Oh.
You know, they go out to dinner or eat. That they do now.
Going to Loud on the River.
You gonna take your daddy on Loud on the River? I ain't married.
Yeah,
I-
I'm gonna put some of his ashes and take them with me. Surely will.
Right. Mhm.
That's interesting.
What do you do for your father?
He's dead, so I mean, I can't do nothing.
You can still have a memorial. You can set up a shrine.
Um,
You can sing a song.
I never thought about doing all this stuff.
You can do all that for your daddy if you want to. You could have a prayer vigil,
So you got to do it for Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Eating fried chicken and watermelon.
Bobby, stop.
Why? You got salt for the watermelon? Just be real.
What?
Just I don't need a lot. Just a little salt.
Is that like Black Cupid with the watermelon in one hand and the drumstick in the other?
The Black Cupid.
Yeah, you know,
I've never heard that.
the Caucasian Cupid got a bow and arrow to make you fall in love,
Never
but the
heard
Black
that.
Cupid got a watermelon and a piece of chicken. That was a
The Black Cupid.
Well,
That's
yeah.
ugly. That's ugly.
How?
How would that be Cupid? He got a watermelon and a drumstick.
A chicken leg.
Or a chicken leg. How's that Cupid?
He's a Black Cupid.
How's that Cupid?
If you go into any black person's stomach, it's to feed them into their stomach.
Best way to a black person's heart
Yes.
is to feed it.
And the Black Cupid,
So if Cupid come in with
a bow and arrow, it ain't gonna work. He need a watermelon and some chicken. And y'all in love.
That's how it works.
Yes. And then they can go jump the broom.
Well, somebody done already ate up my watermelon. Bobby, you about to cut it up now?
That's for Juneteenth. And I got some fried chicken.
You gotta wait that long before you cut that watermelon up? Look kind of
No.
ripe today.
This is like the third watermelon this week.
Oh, all right. I ain't mad at you.
Because I'm trying to eat mostly fruit instead of junk. So
But I like snacks, especially when I'm having munchies real bad. I prefer snacks over. I prefer fruit over candy or chips or something.
yeah, then me being me, I can make everything that I want. So that don't help. You know, I'm like, I don't gotta go to the store. I can go in the kitchen and do it myself, but so I'm trying to keep fruit in the house. Well, more fruit in the house.
I agree on that. Because even now, I even eat carrots or I'll even eat radishes.
Ugh.
It's melon season, so why not?
Yes, why not? It's a short season, and watermelon is awesome.
What does it mean to be melon season?
We only get melons really during the summer. Different types of melons.
Melon season is over by the time September gets here. Because after that, because they're not really good doing pumpkins.
Mm-mm.
But I thought we had watermelons all year round.
No. How do you think that they grow on a vine?
Well,
They
it
grow
depends,
outdoors.
it depends on where you're located
Well, maybe if you were
and how
saying,
you growing them. If you're growing them like in labs and shit, that's something totally different.
it's not like it used to be when we were kids. But
These
even
days,
then, you only had to something, you can't grow them in winter.
the best watermelon I think you can get is from on the side of the road from one of them country people.
That was
Because
used to. Used to.
Because those are the only ones I see seeds in.
That you see seeds in.
Yeah, because the watermelons at the stores don't be having seeds in them.
I thought y'all wanted to see this grapes and seedless watermelon?
No, I don't.
Well, yeah, I mean, some people like seedless watermelon.
Okay.
But seedless watermelons still have seeds. They're just white. They're not black seeds. They have seeds in them.
The ones I get, I ain't seen no seeds in
They
there.
have seeds. They're white.
Well, I'm not gonna argue with you because my came without seeds.
I'll bet you money on it.
I don't look at the big black seed, the quenchy seed that I don't like. I can't taste
They
it.
don't have the black seeds.
Right, the quenchy one. I want the one that's soft.
Yes, that's the ones that have the little white seeds.
Well, if that's what you call them.
And you probably eat them. So it's probably watermelons growing in your belly. As we see.
I don't know. I like the watermelon and the grapes without seasoning. Now, I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but it's better for me not to have to spit the seeds out. I wish I could make cherries without the pits.
Oh, I love cherries.
Are we just that lazy? You just can't even spit seeds out?
It's like taking the hull off the pistachio. I want a bag of all nuts. I mean, no.
You eat sunflower seeds that you sit there and spit the seed cake.
I didn't. I bought the ones that were seedless that is already shucked. I don't like eating the shell.
I'm taking you need a little more energy. That's all I'm saying. You're not living right.
He's older. You got to realize he's coming from the early 1900s.
Early 1900s. But then, they had no
You
choice but to do everything. Now he's trying to be all automated.
No, which I don't blame him. It's 2022. People need to move forward.
Yeah, but I can still spit my seeds out. I don't have to spit them in a garbage can, but I can spit them out.
Well, people these days don't even roll blunts. So,
they don't even roll blunts.
Yeah. They pay people to do it.
Blunts are so old school.
Well, I can see that.
Yeah, blunts are old school, but it is what it is.
Because I pay people to roll blunts for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Blunts, optimals, whatever you want to call them, cigarillos.
Blunts and what? Oh. They still make cigarillos.
Leaf, whatever you use, white paper, tops.
You use those? Why not use the hemp? Hemp is so much better.
I use if I had some top paper here and I ain't had no roll up for my CBD, I be right on it.
Use hemp. Hemp is so much more natural.
It is. I get hemp and I get raw.
I like it raw sometimes.
Where do you get hemp? Where is a hemp thing coming from that don't burn
You
fast?
go to the store and my hemps don't burn fast. I keep hemp on me 24/7. Shall I pull out a hemp for you? I have hemp. Shall I pull a hemp one out for you?
How does that work? I never. It don't even taste the same.
Oh, there you go. It don't taste the same because it ain't a blunt. My hemps. I keep hemps close to my soul. Because I believe everybody should enjoy their libations.
It don't.
Because blunts are made from, still got the tobacco taste in it.
Tastes like.
But when you pull in, you need that little harsh taste. I don't get that from.
I'd rather have a tobacco leaf.
I agree.
The whole leaf, that bitch is beautiful. No choking. I don't care how good the weed is.
His mouth is to the Snoop fucking.
That's so old school. Snoop done had other kids by then.
Huh?
That's just them. Martha Stewart had their flame after she got out of prison.
But Snoop's still married for 17, 18 years, ain't he?
We're not
They had
supposed
a threesome.
Huh?
They had a threesome.
We don't talk about
A
this.
threesome? Whoa.
Maybe they were doing a threat.
Okay.
Maybe they were doing a polyamorous relationship.
You never know. If he did hit it and quit it.
Yeah, and maybe Miss Snoop hit Martha too.
Right.
We don't know.
You know what? Y'all tripping.
I don't know.
Yo,
dog food to think people don't get down. I don't know. I'm not saying, but maybe Miss Snoop hit Martha too, just because she was Martha. I don't know.
Yeah, like they saying allegedly P. Diddy is the bottom.
I don't know. I can test it. You know, he can always come through. I'll test it.
Allegedly.
Right, allegedly.
Allegedly that I would test it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's not. You know,
They
we
said
trying to be real about it.
bottoms in Hollywood.
There's there's a million bottoms in Hollywood.
They're well-known bottoms, allegedly.
Well,
50
I think all of them bottoms. I think it's more to say which one are well-known tops. Those are so out of demand these days.
Why is out of demand? Versatility is more fun.
I personally agree.
I mean, it's whatever floats your boat.
Because I like pancakes. I like flipping and flopping.
That's just like you just doing the missionary every time. No. Boring.
What's missionary?
You ain't on your back and somebody get on top of you.
He died on top of me. That's so lame. That's so boring. I mean, it's good for a moment for conversation.
So this baby look like Beyonce?
That's her baby. That's Jay-Z baby. Look like both of them right there.
Is that little Beyonce something they said?
That's little Jay-Z. That's little Camel.
That's privilege.
Yeah, that's privileged Camel.
What does it mean by
young lady though? They made a beautiful girl.
Yes, they did. They had a beautiful kid.
Hmm.
And yes, she looked like our mama.
You think so?
Oh yeah. They had another picture. They look just like twins. I mean, you could tell Beyonce was the older version. They look just like.
So she's not a surrogate baby anymore?
She not who, baby?
A surrogate baby.
No, she they care.
She is Jay-Z's child, you know.
Yeah, she's Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Jay-Z's nose.
You can look at it right there now. That's Jay-Z, baby.
You know, the eyes may be her mama. But
I think eyes, that nose and crown. Yeah.
She's pretty.
I guess.
And she may have that forehead. That's the reason why they covered it, allegedly.
Well, that's what you teach little girls early in life. Cover your forehead.
Is that what bangs are for?
That's what bangs do. Bangs cover that forehead.
Okay. I grew up with that baby hair and bangs thinking. I didn't know what that meant.
Oh, you had to have them bangs.
Yeah, there's baby hair and bangs back in the day.
Bangs.
Right, because the little guy just sit there and put a little squirrel on the side.
That's baby hair.
Oh, I see.
The bangs are the things
that hang over. Okay, see.
They hang down here.
Right, the Pippi Longstocking kind of situation.
Yes. I remember my sisters had to have the bangs.
That's when you get your Preston Pearl or Preston whatever, right?
Wasn't it a TikTok at the moment in the 2000s doing the panoramic?
Doing what?
That was a TikTok song. A song.
But doing my bang.
The bang hang.
The bang.
Oh, I remember that.
The bang hang.
I didn't have any sisters.
Doing the panoramic.
You had no sisters?
No sisters. I had my 4 brothers. So that, you know, the only person in the house was my mom. That was a woman. So I never really, you know.
4 boys and 1 girl.
No girls. Well, my mom was a girl.
I had 2 girls.
4 boys and 1 girl.
That's different. Because, I mean, I didn't get a chance to play with dolls and that stuff. Because we didn't have no sister. You know, we never got
I remember sitting in church learning how to braid hair.
Nope, that either.
Oh, yeah.
You played with
my sister doll.
Huh?
Played with a lot of balls, didn't you?
Yes, we every ball, you know, baseball, football, basketball, guns. Yes.
You've been playing with balls all your life.
You know, we can't get no guns because mom didn't believe in guns, but you know, stuff like that, yeah.
They didn't let black people have guns like that unless you were on a farm.
I didn't get it. We couldn't get a cop gun.
But you get a gun now and go get your gun registration, and every black person out here need to get guns. Go register and get a gun.
And what you gonna do with the gun, Bobby?
Protect yourself.
From what?
From whoever, the boogeyman. You know, we got like.
What if he never comes around?
You know, we got 70 million boogeymans out here.
70 million boogie.
Um,
Okay.
They preparing. Did you
They
see what they
preparing
just
what?
did? They just ran towards a Pride festival. What was it, 20 or 30 of them? And they got caught.
Them white guys that
Yeah.
said they was upset over the gay people, and most of them look like they done had most of the gay people.
oh,
Yeah. Then they do a summer, then they go in a summer camp. They done prepared. They teaching their children and empathy.
No,
They are
they
teaching their,
are. They're not teaching the kids. They're teaching the kids to kill kids.
no, they teaching the
That's
kids
why we
about
going for
love.
schools. They're teaching people to start killing children so y'all can't have no more kids. Y'all keep having gay babies. So that's what they're doing. They're killing the kids.
How did they tell us not to have no more children and you're getting rid of abortion?
Right. So every time y'all bump uglies and cause a kid, y'all gonna have a kid, but we shooting the kids by the time they get in the first grade.
what do you mean they get rid of abortion?
Getting rid of it.
Getting rid of abortion.
In all
Getting rid-
states?
They're getting rid of Roe versus Wade, the federal abortion. So states
Oh,
have
I
to
didn't know
decide
that.
on their own.
I thought the states did settle on already.
So the states what?
They settled on which they can do abortions because all states don't do
No.
abortions.
No, some states have tried to enact all for just themselves, but the federal law is the Roe versus Wade. And they want to get rid of it to tell women what to do with their vajayjay. A bunch of old ass men want to tell a woman what to do. And what's killing, there's women with them want to tell a woman what she can do with her vajayjay. I don't get it.
Well,
Because I don't see no man running out every day for vasectomies.
And that
well,
would just be so much easier.
Right, just go get a vasectomy. You can fuck everybody.
well, that's not good either. I mean, there are other diseases, but
But it's, you sit around here getting people pregnant.
so if I say
You
to
don't
me
wanna
over
keep
getting the tubes tied would be better.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, if you're in a committed relationship and you can freely have sex without having to worry about getting pregnant. Because why
True.
should the burden of birth control always fall on me as the woman? That's bullshit.
I agree with that.
And then if you decide to change your mind and do anything different, why can't you make the decision? Why does you need a man to be involved? Because a man can always walk away. Always.
But what about my seed? I want to.
And women can too.
Walk away. Not at this moment. Definitely if you're in Texas, she better not, she can't walk away. She going to jail and I'm gonna file charges because I think she went to an abortion. So I'm gonna file charges against her and against the abortion clinic.
See, Texas still burn witches, so I don't know about Texas.
So what? They can burn witches in Texas. Hey, I think I may have saw one of them at an abortion doctor. Some call on them too.
Listen, it's 7:00.
Everybody don't forget Black Pride in August. Peace.
How you doing?
Was that